Well, I don't know. We got some pretty big news in CHH. Uh
So before this news, before you start there, before this
huh.
news came out,
Uh huh.
we were told it was gonna come out.
Oh, really?
You didn't see
I
that?
didn't know. No, I see that. So
You
I
saw
must have
that,
missed
right,
that.
Jimmy?
Yeah, so yes and no. So we were
We didn't know
told
what it
that
was. We didn't know
no,
what
we
it was
were
gonna be.
told that big news was coming out.
But they said great news,
Yeah. Yeah.
which I don't
So
know if that's really. And it said that it could benefit us in the CHH world. I don't know how.
yeah. Yeah.
So that part I'm trying to figure out.
Actually now that you mentioned that, that is kind of weird that somebody said that. Right? Yeah, yeah.
Where was
So
I?
so
Anyway,
it's
whatever.
in the pod life.
You
Shout out to
was
everybody in the pod life.
yeah.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
but yeah, so we heard that some news was coming out. We didn't know what the news was. They said they couldn't, they
They couldn't
couldn't,
say it until
yeah,
it was
say what it
released.
was until it was out. Um, and so what happened?
So it came out. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. So Bizzle,
The
a
news.
CHH rapper from Got Over Money, um, puts a post up on Instagram saying that he's pretty much done with social media forever. Now, doesn't mean that we might not see posts from him. It's just not gonna be him directly. It's gonna be through a third party.
Right.
So, which is
That's bugged
pretty
out.
pretty wild.
I think it's
Um,
dope.
You think it's
I,
dope?
I agree. I agree.
Yeah. So
Um,
the post said goodbye to social media for good.
hmm
I've come to the realization that what's best for my family, my productivity, my mental health, my marriage, my walk with God is to step away from social media permanently. As much of as I've always wanted to stay connected to my people, uh, I've I've come to the conclusion that it's not healthy for so many people to have access to me. You guys will still hear from me, but it will be through a third party. The Bible says if your eye causes you to stumble, then you should pluck it out. Social media has been that eye for me and has gone unplugged for too long. I love you all. Please
Mm-hmm.
pray for me and my family. God bless you all.
So
Bizzle.
he's saying it's
I
a
thought
stumbling block.
I thought that was dope.
Yeah,
I
I
think
definitely agree. I think it's a great a great decision.
yeah.
Um, if it's causing him any harm or anything like that, yeah, sure, get rid of it. So definitely applaud that step that he did.
Yeah. Absolutely,
You know.
man. I think it's great. I think a lot of people don't take that kind of inventory of themselves. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yep. Yep.
Like, yo, like and this, I mean, we went through that too. Remember last year when it was like, yo, let me see your minutes on your phone, right? And
Mm-hmm.
what's
Oh,
that app
like,
called?
you
What's
talking
that?
about
The
the
screen,
screen time?
screen
Yeah,
time.
screen time. And we are like, yo, we spending a lot of time on X, Y, and Z, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that having that kind of accountability with somebody is very important, because you have to take inventory and see where your walk is,
Yeah.
Um, I think
Wow.
that to me, it just speaks so much volumes. It just speaks volumes of where business heart is at in regards to, like, because everybody knows that if you're in any kind of if you're an influencer, entertainer, you got to be on social media. Like, you have
Mm-hmm.
to be on social media. You know what I'm saying? So for him to take that step and be like, you know what, this could probably mess up my bag, but I'm just gonna go ahead and I value my relationship with God more. You know what I mean? I think it's inspirational. So maybe that's what your man meant when he said it's gonna be great for CHH.
Yeah.
Is being that
I should have asked him to explain that
being that
more.
influence. Yeah, yeah.
I thought
But
about that.
a lot of people were alleging and doing a lot of stuff.
Oh, there was some slander in the
There
comments,
was
huh?
some slander in the comments because nobody knows the who or the why or the what. We just know what Biz has said. So, there's no need for us to speculate. You know what I mean? The man wants to continue to pursue the Lord, and I think I think we should give him that space to do that, man.
They had
Absolutely.
There was some chicks on there talking crazy, right?
Yes, trolls. Some trolls. Switch posted that in one of the chats.
Are they
Um,
trolls? I have one of them live. Let's
you
just.
have one.
Nah, no, you
Yeah,
don't.
she's on right now. Yeah, hold on a second.
Nah, why you lying for? That's not Christian.
Hold on. Nah, I'm playing. Well, look at this. This dude got so nervous. He got so
Nah,
nervous. This
I'm
dude.
about to disconnect
Look,
this
yo,
whole entire
this
show
dude
right
got
now.
so. Yo, his whole demeanor changed, yo. Look at him.
Anyway,
Well,
yo, I'm gonna need you to
I
take a
thought
couple episodes off of this little stunt you did.
I thought it was a troll move only because I've learned like in my social media experience not to reply to people who don't have a picture of themselves in their profile or who have private accounts, right? Like if you comment or you respond to me or you at me or something like that and your account is private, like I'm ignoring you, right? By default you're a troll. And so I think that these two girls were trolls. I could be wrong, but one of them had like Rapzilla in
that was
the bio.
weird.
Yeah, like yo, Justin, this your people's right here.
Right. Like,
Not only that, but she don't even follow them. So, you know,
Yeah.
Oh, she doesn't follow Rapzilla.
yeah.
She don't
So
follow
why would you
anybody.
have that link? Yeah, that makes no sense.
I mean,
You
you're not a
Rapzilla,
mem- you're not
you
a member
claiming
of TNC's
Rapzilla, but you're not
YouTube.
following nobody from.
But you're
that
not a member of
CHH.
TNC's YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So what that mean?
Wow.
But I'm on TNC. I am TNC.
Well, she says she's on Rapzilla.
She just put a
Might have
little
had a
link on
video.
her little
Might have had a
bio.
video on there. She had a cameo. She walked by. I don't know.
Yeah. So who knows, man? Yeah, I don't
know. I don't know. It's
I don't know, man.
crazy.
It could be a number of things. You know what I mean? Like you're not spending that time with your kid. You know, you see the amount of time you're spending on social media. You know, your kids want to play with you, talk to you, read with you, watch a TV show with you, and like, in a minute, let me finish this post or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not even that. I think.
Why you say that?
No, I'm just saying like, we all follow people, and Zuck decides this is something that you may want to see or you might be interested in, and you might get on your Explorer page something that
You get sucked
as
in.
Christians, that you shouldn't be looking at, or
Yeah.
it could be some thought that's on there, and all of a sudden, you start scrolling, and then boom, you're fitting the algorithm, you start getting more and more and more, and then it's going to be a vicious cycle.
Right.
What happened?
Now you said you get more and more thoughts.
Yeah, exactly. So now your Explore page is a bunch of thoughts. Now, I want to be clear. I'm not saying that this is the case with Bizzle, but
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
we've all been there where that stuff happens. So, yeah.
You know what sucks though? Because it also, your Explorer page is also affected by who your friends follow, right?
Right.
Right. And what they interact with, supposedly.
Right.
Right. So if your friends got a lot of thoughts on their pages,
You're gonna see. You're gonna see it.
Some of them are gonna fall through.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
here's a life hack for you fellas who are struggling with lust.
You
Hey,
can
ladies,
When you're in
too.
your Explore page, there's like 3 dots on the top right. You click that, and then there's an option to see fewer posts like this. So
You don't even gotta do that. I think you could just hold it down. Like you just
word. I didn't even know
just
that.
hold it down and
Okay.
then it goes not interested. Boom.
Yo, life hack, fellas, take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? If you see something in there, you know it's a stumbling block for you. It might even be something that it ain't even like a thirst trap. It might just be like a workout video or something like that. Or sometimes like there's Christian thoughts, right? These girls who
That's
are
true.
posting thirst traps and stuff like that. Click that. See fewer posts like this.
Christian
You know what I'm
thoughts.
saying? Come on, bro.
It's
You know what I'm
true, though.
talking about. Recently
Come on.
divorced, you know what I'm saying? And they showing Bibles and oh, look at my gains at the gym. Come on. They're out there, and fellas too. Fellas do it too. You know what I mean? Like, yo, check out my gains, Huh?
He's searching for a husband,
Well, it could be a stumbling block for
This
some of the
Jay is
fellas.
stressed out,
Women
yo.
get stumbling blocks too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true.
You got to be careful when you're on there. You got to be intentional, and
Yeah,
and be mindful of who you follow too.
right. And I also think that social media in general, we spend a lot of time on social media.
Too much time.
Like, yeah, I agree. Too much time. When you're on the bro, ever since I started taking the train to the city, I like to people watch. Right, everybody is on their phone.
And
Everybody.
nobody's paying attention to their surroundings, right?
Nobody.
No.
Nobody's paying attention, bro. You're standing on the platform, and people are have their head down on their phone, myself included. Right.
Right.
So we get sucked into to social and our screens and everything, and I think it's gonna be a great thing for Bizzle, or for anybody who
Absolutely.
decides to like cut it off or whatever, or take a sabbatical from social. Right. At the end of the day, you're not gonna miss anything. Right. People are still gonna be posting food. People are still gonna be posting their cars, their Rolex or their Folex or their sneakers. Like it ain't going nowhere. Nothing special.
Wow. Shots.
Right. Right.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
This dude got a little personal, huh?
Wow.
He
But
said
that's crazy. I mean,
food and
it's more
sneakers.
power to him, yo. I mean, that's dope.
Thanks.
That he realized that, like you said. So
Yeah.
Chris, if you watching, see, it was safe.
It's because I'm here.
Yeah, but no, for real, like fellas and ladies too. It's a hard issue. You know what I'm saying? So check your hearts. You know,
Absolutely.
um,
It's not
always
worth
be
it.
mindful and take inventory. Yep.
Yeah, it's not worth it. 2 seconds or 5 seconds. Of your little fantasy, and then all of a sudden you could lose your family,
What did
lose your
what
kids,
did
lose
Jesus say?
everything.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say?
He said if you look lustfully at a woman, you've committed adultery.
Right, right.
Like
I
that's
thought you were talking
adultery
about
of.
Bizzle.
Nah, not Bizzle. I'm talking about just in
Yeah,
general. In general,
yeah,
but it does. Anything you put before God is an idol, right?
yeah,
So
man.
Yeah.
Even Bitcoin,
Even Trump.
right.
even Trump.
I don't know where that came out from, but
Oh, wow,
Bro, we got some new followers, man. Why you
this
disrespecting me
guy.
like that, bro? Come on.
Wow. You know what's crazy though? Now you talking about when you mentioned the stumbling block. I was just having a conversation with Kata, right? Um,
oh, William Cater.
yeah,
Yeah, this
Oh,
dude
like,
like
oh, you got it like
yeah,
that.
he just got a
Okay,
nickname like that. My man
right.
Kato, you know what I'm saying?
that's his last name. What you
A
want
little light flex, Like everybody else
to?
call him William Cater. It's just like my man Cater, you know what I mean?
William Cater, yo. Is that better? William Cater. He was on his way to New York. He's gonna do some work up there for his company, because he
Yeah,
does the he shoots videos, he does photography, all of that.
right.
So one of the things he was telling me is he's not only shooting for CHH artists, right?
Right.
But one of his hard stances was he's not shooting any naked women. You know what I'm saying? So because he
Right.
don't want to put himself in that position, right?
Right.
So even if he's shooting a regular hip hop artist outside of
Yeah.
CHH, he told him like, yo, no naked women. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not gonna be
Right.
doing no strip club scenes, none of that, because that could be a stumbling block. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
So I thought it was dope. You know what I'm saying? And we had a discussion about that. And I thought it was dope that he took it further outside of CHH, and he felt that, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
he
there's
can
a
still,
standard.
yeah,
Facts.
yeah. We was talking about that, and like, it's cool for you to have your business, even if you're a
Right.
Christian. Like, it didn't have to be just CHH artists, and it's cool
Mhm.
that he decided to have that stance and go, and expand his business, because he can still, you know what I'm saying, he can still be put in places to spread the gospel outside of
Facts.
that.
Facts.
So
Facts.
and they know him as who he is, right? As
Right.
regardless of what it is and what they do, they know that they got this Christian dude who shot their videos, but he was a stand up person. He held his
Yeah, he's solid. Right.
His
right,
He's a
principles.
man of conviction. Right.
exactly,
Yeah.
yeah. So it was
I had
dope.
I had an experience. Well, not experience, but a friend asked me why I don't target like um Terriot readers or like palm readers or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no,
Because they advertise all over, right? And they obviously they spend some good money depending on who it is, right? And
Yeah.
then I just told him, I was like, dude, I'm not, for me, it's not all about the money. Like, they can spend all the money, but there's no way that I'm going to put my face out
on
there
that.
to be like, let me help promote your business. Like, I don't agree
Right.
with your business,
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
So, yeah, yeah, it's just what I agree with William Cada
yeah,
to do that. Now, it's hard, because if somebody come on and be like, listen, I'm going to offer you this amount of money, but it's going to go against your principles,
Right.
and you're in a tough spot, like,
yeah, yeah.
but
It could test you.
yeah, exactly. But to stand on your own 2 feet and be like, nah, I'm good, I don't need that. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's dope, man. I'm sure he'll be blessed with a lot of work behind that.
Amen. Amen. Yeah.
Facts.
Um,
Facts.
but yeah, he's